This is a great debut for Khalilov. Teeing off. Look at Rodtang. Look at Rodtang. Is that all you got?
I would watch this rematch. Yeah, I would watch this rematch.
Yeah. Make no doubt about it, folks. If Khalilov finds a way to beat Rodtang, it will be a major, major upset. Body shots ahead there from Rodtang. Good cover up though, and the counters. Nice return from Khalilov. Some showboating here from Rodtang.
That's what Khalilov needs to be careful of, standing at this range. This is where Rodtang just overwhelms people, especially with those hooking shots when he goes to the body and then he starts to go up top once he has you opened up.
Left hand there from Rodtang. Left to right, doubles up on the right. The old 3-2 combination. Back to center circle. The impact of those gloves.
Nice left hand landed by Rodtang.
Rodtang will turn up the aggressor meter. There's the hooks. Hook to leg kick. The classic Rodtang combination. Khalilov smiling at Rodtang, maybe trying to get inside Rodtang's mind, maybe trying to frustrate Rodtang and open him up to a counter.
Look at the inside of that left leg of Khalilov. And the outside for that matter. You can see the work that Rodtang's put on it.
You hear Rodtang grunting as he lands those hooks. Every time, back to the body, goes upstairs. Goncalves must have confidence. The left hook there from Rodtang, and he calls Goncalves for it.
And he threw the right hand. Look at that, Rodtang catches the push kick and then comes back and lets those hands start to...
As I said, 86% of fans of the one-app fantasy game have tipped a Rodtang victory.
Tabares has lightning fast shot. Like this follow-up shot to set things up. Right kick goes the hand. Goes the hand, goes the kick. He's moving back, keeping that distance, and he's landing.
Smack back on the orbital there. And Goncalves returns the favor. And now Goncalves has worked with Rodtang.
He's got to keep scoring, keep throwing the leg kicks, and consistently move, and not stand in front.
Goncalves got hit with a left hand and said, come on, is that all you've got? Oh, he goes down there! And the Jansen's referee to Lantis from the hook of Rodtang. Hooking punches Goncalves. So too from Rodtang. This crowd oohs and ahs every time Rodtang comes.
Man, razor close 3 rounds. It'll be very interesting to see how the judges have this scored so far. He's got that constant aggression coming from Rodtang. We're seeing a lot of counter striking and clean techniques from Goncalves.
Rodtang's last knockout in 1 2. That was a nice hook. Well, good leg kicks over Sokti and One Warriors of Light back on May 10. 3 judges circle side, scoring on a 10-point must system. The middle round gets 10 points. The second round gets 9 points. 10-8 if there's a knockdown usually. No knockdown so far. He will waste no time. He's going to try and catch Rodtang cold here. And there's Rodtang. A left hook and a straight right hand, followed by a front kick to the midsection. Looking for a dump there maybe. Rodtang threads the left hand nicely. Rodtang outside thigh kick, then a front kick to the midsection. Uppercut went higher than my cholesterol. Left hook right hand there from Rodtang. A high right roundhouse and just gets upended.
Wilson's got a little bit of a height advantage on him. Beautifully throws that kick to the side, attacks the body.
Oh, what a dump! What a dump there from Rodtang. My word! The way he pivoted and wrenched Wilson to the canvas, and there's the tough thumping right hand. Here's the power from Rodtang. There's the left hand.
He's wobbled.
Sends a rubber leg. He goes down. It's the night on ring. Rodtang.
Who didn't think it was over was Sergio Wilson. Look at that, catching the punch on the head. He goes to Wobble Street, falls down, beautiful left hook. Look at this, no legs, legs won't stay under him. Equilibrium is...
And Wilson comes out aggressively. 2-punch combination and a front kick. There's another front kick from the Dutchman. And here comes Rodtang. They want to go toe-to-toe now.
Wilson's still a bit wobbly. He doesn't have his legs completely under him. Beautiful push kick, caught him coming in. All the hype is about with Rodtang. Look at that beautifully timed push.
Through an elbow there, Rodtang. There's the left hook. Wilson's going to get off the cage. And Rodtang tries the elbow again. He's not going to go quietly into the night. He's not going to wave the white flag. And there's another excellence of execution. A beautifully timed teep to the midsection from Rodtang. Wilson went for the uppercut elbow. Good evasion. He leaned back like Fat Joe. A front kick to the midsection. A front side kick to the midsection from Rodtang.
Now look at Rodtang stalking down Wilson.
Stalking. He's trying to roll through him like a tank, always coming forward. There's no backing up on Rodtang. Sergio uppercut elbow, and Rodtang chases him. There's an elbow from the Thai. There's an elbow from the Surinamese, and Rodtang just dumps him to the canvas.
Wow.
Rodtang again with the power-laden left hand. There's the hook, smack bang. How is Wilson standing? A spinning back elbow and a counter elbow from Wilson. A high right roundhouse kick there from Sergio Wilson. Backs him up with the left hand out of southpaw stance. There's a wild hooking right from Wilson. He's opened up like a house on fire.
He's continually pushing forward, challenging Rodtang to throw down with him.
Have you ever seen a walk-forward style like Rodtang is showing us tonight?
See the swagger just oozing out of Rodtang. Just the confidence and belief in himself.
Straight right hand, then a short right elbow. Smack bang on the kisser.
Staring him down, begging him to get up so he can take more of this beating.
Sergio sticks out a stiff jab. That was nicely done. Rodtang goes for the headache maker. There's the uppercut elbow. A wild hook again from Rodtang. Overhand right there from Sergio Wilson. Rides the head kick, covers up with a forearm. Rodtang catching right hand, but only a slip, says referee Onari. Under a minute remaining now. Right hand from Rodtang. They clinch up another dump from the Thai. That is Muay Thai 101. And once again, Wilson's got to pick himself up off the floor. Let's see if Rodtang goes back to the liver. Dips the right hand to the breadbasket. Forces Wilson back against the cage. And Wilson comes forward. How many shots to the body has he taken from those kicks? There's one to the liver. There's one to the solar plexus.
Punch combinations, and then he goes after the body. Look at that. Body, head, kick to the body. Beautifully done.
Sergio Wilson looks spent here. The final 15 seconds. Oh, what has been amazing. He's slapped into the side of the head. It's a second knockdown from Rodtang.
6, 7.
That left hand has been superb.
Judge.
One Super
Judge.
Series.
Judge.
Rodtang and Fadi Khaled.
Ready.
Rodtang a
Ready.
two-time
Go.
world champion. Fadi Khaled a six-time Tunisian champion. Outside leg kick and a high kick early on from Khaled.
He's got to move. He's got to keep that volume high. He can't stand there and let Rodtang tee off on him. He's got to keep pushing. Circle away from the power side. Go the other way, Fadi Khaled. Don't circle to the right.
Rodtang just coming forward without Khaled. Gets out of the way. Leans back like Fat Joe. And Rodtang smiles at him.
That aggression to set in.
Rodtang cracks away to the humorous bone, but there was nothing funny about it. Right hand there from Fadi Khaled. Goes the liver, goes the head. Both punches miss. Spinning back elbow.
Circle to the right and get away from that power side of Rodtang.
Rodtang's telling him, don't back up. He wants to fight him toe-to-toe. He wants to fight him in a phone booth. A jumping roundhouse kick from Rodtang, and he throws him to the canvas. He dumps him to the canvas.
Not stand in front of Rodtang.
Rodtang with the inside leg kick. Almost buckled the knee of Fadi Khaled. Khaled with the right hand. Come close. So to the hook of Rodtang. On the front foot again, the 21-year-old two-time world champion.
See,
High
this
kick
time,
from Rodtang.
it cost him 10% of his purse. Doesn't cost him a point, though, just money.
Front kick there from Rodtang. Jab from Fadi Khaled.
He's connected on multiple push kicks. He's finding range with his strikes. He can't stand in front of Rodtang, though. He's got,
Oh, there it goes! The high kick from Rodtang. He's on rubber legs. Fadi Khaled doing the chicken dance in Sensei.
We were talking about two sides of the coin, which Rodtang would show up, and it was the first option, a hungry, just aggressive, just a beast of a man.
Overhand right from Khaled. Looping left hand. Rodtang dumps him again like yesterday's garbage.
What's scarier in 4-ounce gloves? Yotze Klai Fairtex or Rodtang Jimamnong?
You ask the impossible reservation in the clinch for Khaled. I'm sure of it. Front kick to a nice steady jab out of southpaw stance. Khaled maybe playing your finger in the eye. Rodtang says, come on, let's do this. There's the handiwork from Rodtang. Here's the heavy artillery. The clinch now. The beautiful clinch from Rodtang. The vice-like grip of the tie. Hamech drifts off to his right. There's the right hand. Smack down to the kisser. One to the liver. Goes off the left from Rodtang. Uppercut elbow from Rodtang.
Now he's choosing to go to the body. You can see the wells starting to add up on that right side of Hamech's body.
Rodtang kick one on. Looking to follow in the footsteps of the Muay Thai break. Work the clinch around the back of the neck. Can't get it on at the moment though. Needed midsection. Folds him in half. Elbow tried to come over the top. There's a step uppercut elbow from Rodtang off the lead arm. Crossing elbows from both men. Another crossing elbow from Hamech. Uppercut from Rodtang. Good crossing elbow to the jaw from Rodtang. Good cover up. Goes body of Hamech. Hamech returns the favour. 1 minute 5 remains. Second round of 3. Thailand versus France. Two phenomenal Muay Thai countries.
Man, Rodtang is known as just a destroyer. He just comes forward and he runs through everybody. But he's also very technical. Watch him inside the clinch. The way that he parries arms, the way that he blocks biceps.
Hakim trying to get inside the guard. Can't get through the forearms of Rodtang. One nod and dumps him to the canvas. Nicely done from Rodtang. Comes forward again, that high double forearms guard. Throws the uppercut on the hook. Uppercut from Hamech. Crossing elbow, tried to open the cut on top of the head. Jab 2 from Hamech, a little slow though now from the Frenchman. Glancing left from Rodtang, step up elbow from the Thai. Crossing elbow, went all out on that one. Nice elbow there from Rodtang to the orbital of Hamech. There's the uppercut from the Frenchman.
Exchanging, slapping kicks that will leave bruises for sure. And it's Sok T who's on the rough end of it, and he goes upstairs, Rodtang.
Kicking back up against the fence right there. You can see him just slowly inching forward, throwing those leg kicks to just kind of pin Sok T there. I like to see Sok T circle out.
These kicks are coming in so quickly, sometimes you're not sure what you've seen. Nice left hand work. Goes body and head, Rodtang. Superb offensive work here, and he bashes himself in the chest and in the face. He's taken more punishment from himself than he has from his opponent in the last 10 seconds. And it's relentless. There's no room to breathe. They keep coming in every couple of seconds. Jab, kick.
And his leg kicks are starting to add up.
Sok T gives him a nod after receiving a left hook to the jaw. He's got to send a message to his opponent. Meanwhile, right, left, that leg is in big trouble, isn't it?
He's just walking him down, putting his back up against the fence, and then just throwing some nasty combinations. And they're all ending with leg kicks.
Superb left hook to the body, like Barry McGuigan of old in the 80s. Once again, left hand and right hand. Kicks to the body as well. Again, he goes downstairs with that wonderful left hook to the body.
Replays on those kicks of Rodtang. Those are coming with some serious speed.
Real heat. 30 seconds. The hands come into play as well at the 42nd mark. A nod of respect. Left, right, followed up by kicks. This is exhibition stuff from the Thai athlete.
Leg kicks.
Left hand, and down goes Sok T, and I'm not convinced that he's getting up.
Sok T's got to check some of these kicks.
Teep kick. Sok T comes back with something, and that's what he has to do.
Just ultra aggressive. Rodtang marching forward. The tank is rolling through Bangkok.
That is a gorgeous left hook to the body. That leg, how much more can it stand? Again, he goes left hook to the body, right to the head, kicks to the left leg. Sok T directly above us here, circle side. In Bangkok at the Impact Arena. And Rodtang is thrilling these fans.
How tough is Sok T? He's still in it. He's not backing down. He's not going anywhere.
Left hook to the body. The tree has come down. He attacked that trunk.
He slides in forward, and throws those elbows off of that fake push kick.
The push kick of Haggerty, one of the best in the business. All part of the tradition, the custom, the superstition of Muay Thai, a martial art dating back some 3,000 years. Front kick again, counters off at this Rodtang. We're going to see it here in the second round. We will see it later on. Nice, hook to outside leg kick there from Rodtang. Rodtang has the edge in power, but Haggerty, it looks like, has the edge in speed and precision. Downward elbow, looks for a dump, says Haggerty. Oh, that was, well, dominant boxer in the second round, give them 10 points. The less dominant boxer gets 9 points. A beautiful horizontal elbow there from Rodtang. But we're watching tonight. Big hello to Mauro Polali watching in Tuscany, Italy tonight. High kick from Haggerty.
We saw Jonathan Haggerty get ahead in the first couple rounds, and Sam Gayan have never got a chance to get back into it because Haggerty just kept pouring it on.
You see Rodtang now. You see Rodtang trying to walk him down. He wasn't doing that the first 2 rounds. Is Haggerty going to stand and go toe-to-toe? Does he want to play that game?
He was still utilizing that push kick, but everybody seems to be impressed by what the Iron Man is doing right here. Look at this big right hand. Boom! Touches the ear. Goes digging for earwax like a Q-tip inside the side of the...
Circles up to his left, but he's going into the power side. Another liver shot, like he's digging for oil. Haggerty evades the leg kick, takes the inside thigh kick, goes high, misses the target. Checks the low kick. Jab from Haggerty. Gotta get off the ropes though. Gotta get off the ropes though. Gotta get off the ropes. And now he does after running an elbow. Rodtang goes downstairs. Outside leg kick from Rodtang. Left hook. Haggerty fires the elbow. Goes down the center corridor. A beautiful catching top there from Rodtang. It's scoring stuff from Rodtang. Front kick again from Haggerty. Finding range. Outside leg kick from Rodtang. Pressure, the hooking punches and the power up of the 4-ounce blocks. You see Haggerty trying to slice and dice and fillet there with the uppercut elbow. And Rodtang knows that he's going to go to that liver. He's going to try and blast the right side of the body of the champion. And Haggerty needs to find a way to cut him. Needs to find a way to open him up with the elbows now. Oh, he drops it! The big kibosh! And Haggerty goes down.
Crumbling to the mat as Rodtang starts to turn on the heat. Look at that right hand comes through the guard.
And here comes the Iron Man. Here comes the tank. Now he's got an incredible hold. Now the ticking time bomb has exploded. Wants him to suck it into a brawl. But Haggerty not falling for it. He's not going to take the bait yet. Oh, nice front kick there. Those around the left bicep of Haggerty. The more super project around both the biceps of Rodtang. Testing the waters here, Haggerty. Then he thread an overhand elbow to the top of the head perhaps. Or maybe skip in for a downward elbow to the collarbone.
Last 30.
There's one of these two men pounds on the other now. Jab to a high kick from Jonathan Haggerty. Man slipping down. Looks to his liver there, there's Rodtang. Haggerty tries to counter with a hook off the ropes, drifts back clockwise, thrusts out the jab. Rodtang goes to the liver. Haggerty felt that one. Double 4-ounce guard is high. These 4-ounce guards. Oh, Haggerty tags him. And now Rodtang's turn. They're chicken it out in the phone booth.
You can't wait though. Haggerty's doing a lot of scoring here with these legs, pushing on the teeth.
Yeah,
look at that.
Haggerty's round so far. No doubt
That's
about
scoring,
it.
Michael. That's scoring. All these things are scoring.
Rodtang throws 2 punches, doesn't connect, takes the round kick on the forearm. Rodtang on the front foot, eats a jab. Body shots, then the hooks to the head, shots to the knees and elbows on the inside here. Rodtang looks to the inside and outside thighs. Haggerty left roundhouse kick. Rodtang goes to the liver, a taste of the power rolling in these 4-ounce gloves. There's no room for error. Good right hand there from Haggerty. There's the front kick to the face and Haggerty's home. The body shot home in the first round. And the aggressive start from Rodtang. The body shot hurts Haggerty. One champion punching.
Rodtang goes to the body. Look at that. Hurt him again. You saw it in the first exchange where he went down low with the hook to the body, and then he's kept going after it, finding a home.
And the tank comes to forward. Can Haggerty survive? 1 minute 45 remaining. Rodtang goes straight back to the liver. It's a soft spot. The body of Haggerty. The liver punches to the right side of the carcass. There he goes again. Haggerty against the ropes is in trouble. And Rodtang, cool and collected, throws the elbow to the orbital.
Haggerty's got to move. He cannot stand in front of Rodtang like this. He's got to get on that bicycle and start circling now. If his body is dead.
One star goes from Rodtang, the champion. Good jab there from Haggerty. Rodtang goes back to the liver. He may be telegraphing it. Goes upstairs with a hook of the lead hand. Good right hand down the center corridor. Outside bracket. Rodtang edging his way forward, trying to get inside the phone booth to land the liver shot again. Haggerty back to him. Orthodox stance. Rodtang goes to the liver. Switching stances here, Haggerty.
He's got to stay mobile. He has to keep that push kick coming. Utilize those kicks. Keep him at distance. Do not let him get close like this.
When Rodtang gets close, Haggerty's going to throw the elbow. It's going to hope to open up Rodtang.
He's going to close that distance and enter Rodtang's punching range. I think he wants to keep that distance, to keep that space. That's why he's not coming into those elbows with Rodtang.
Haggerty needs to get to that team kick. Needs those elbows. Hooking punches from Rodtang. Haggerty calls him forward. That's usually what Rodtang does to opponents. Is he going to try and open up the ego now of Rodtang? Haggerty on the outside. Rodtang about to up the aggressor meter, it looks like. Good right hand there. Jaw rattler from Haggerty. Another one there from the bridge. Rodtang backs him off. Body shot, belly button through the back. Liver shot. Down again. Deafening in here. The second time Haggerty's been dropped with a liver shot, and he's also cut. Going to your body like that. Glancing left. Powerful right to the orbital. You see the eyes of Haggerty. A little bit glassed there. As he backs off, but Rodtang just kept coming forward. There was no relent. Left hook. Right hand, Haggerty. Double forearms guard, has a look, lifts the arms. As he lifts the arms, Rodtang goes the body. And then he goes straight to the center. The solar plexus, followed by the liver shot, followed by the head shot. Boom to the liver. Trapped it. He gets put on his backside. Here comes Rodtang. Here comes the power. Boom to the body again. And now you see Rodtang's ego coming into play. The beating of the chest, the slapping of the face. That's what Haggerty wanted. That's the Rodtang Haggerty said he prepared for. Now let's see if he finds an opening. A jumping knee doesn't get through. Here comes Rodtang. The power, the power, the power, the power, the punishment. Haggerty down for a second time in the round. If they go down once more in this round, it's over. This is the tank at his finest. This is the Iron Man. All over and smothering Haggerty. If he goes down once more, it's over in this round. Here comes Rodtang. Rodtang, 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 Rodtang. Third knockdown in the round, all over. Have a look at the onslaught. 4-ounce gloves. One of the hardest hitters in the combat world. Rodtang lost to Petchdam at Petchdam Stadium in 2017. Beat him in 2018 also at Petchdam Stadium. Both men very familiar with each other. They know all the tricks, Mitch, that each other presents. For Rodtang, it was at a temple fair in southern Thailand. Did so in only 2 weeks training. Went on to win his first 9 matches in a row. Nice backing up left hand there from Petchdam. Rodtang didn't like it, comes forward immediately. The world featherweight title. How he would love to bring the flyweight title to the fabled Petchdam Academy.
Trying to keep him in that boxing range.
Nice leg kick there from Rodtang. Petchdam sitting behind the jab, goes down to the legs. Rodtang, 4-punch combination, crossing elbow off the left. The devastating liver shots of Rodtang, the way he dips down, drives the knuckles of the left hand between the 9th and 10th ribs, impacts that vagus nerve and can close the whole body down. And then you go down, very hard to get up. Rodtang a master at the liver shot. Nice hook there from Rodtang, misses with the right hand. Looping punches from the tag. High kick from Rodtang. What does Petchdam need to do here, Dragon?
He's got to be careful with that body shot. I was talking to Jonathan Haggerty, and Haggerty was saying how Rodtang's body punches feel like he was having rocks thrown at his body. This starts to happen. The tank starts rolling, and it's really hard to slow him down. But if anybody can do it, it's the accurate power striker that is Petchdam.
Petchdam needs to employ those knees, needs to employ those round kicks off the back leg. Gets out of danger there, off the ropes. You don't want to be pressed against the ropes with Rodtang in 4-ounce gloves. Now they clinch up, charge for the knees. Rodtang gets one off the right leg. A couple of weeks ago, with Rodtang saying that his biggest fear in this contest was that Petchdam would run away from him. He caught him with a beautiful left hand a couple of moments ago. Petchdam did a quick count of his teeth. Got to get out of the corner here, though, as Rodtang turns up the aggressive meter once again. Knockout Petchdam. 67.4% tipping a Rodtang win, 32.6% tipping a Petchdam win. An overwhelming 63% of fans were tipping that both Moricott and Rodtang would retain their world titles tonight in Bangkok. Left hook again from Rodtang. There's the uppercut. Went higher than my cholesterol. Elbow there from Petchdam. But has Rodtang worked out Petchdam? Is there anything different, Mitch, you think that Petchdam can show Rodtang?
See, this style here where he starts to back up, he starts to put that jab out, and he starts to throw that hand, but immediately Rodtang starts to jump all over him. He doesn't give him that space to breathe. He doesn't give him that opportunity to create that movement and keep that space.
It's so true, Mitch. You can't go inside a phone booth with Rodtang. You've got to stay on the outside. You've got to work the kicks both to the legs, to the body, to the head. Round kick there from Petchdam. Tucks it under the right arm. Rodtang choosing his moments now. Good jab from Petchdam. There's the elbow as Rodtang came in.
Yeah, we're seeing, but it's kind of a different strategy from, Rodtang. He's not just this, animalistic brawler who just walks forward throwing heavy shots. He's actually a technician as well.
The big question here, what does Petchdam do with 60 seconds remaining to turn the tide, to swing the pendulum? Because everything Petchdam has done has not worked for him the way he'd wanted to. And Petchdam's going to wonder, can I find something in 30 seconds? That's a power boxer. Power with technique. Rodtang's all about the power.
Mini T was actually born in Thailand before he transferred over to Australia.
Coming close with that counter right hand is Mini T, Daniel Williams. Patient start here from Rodtang. Good cutting, half front kick, half side kick there, and a nice one again from Rodtang. Goes downstairs. They want to try and keep Rodtang at the end of Daniel's punches.
Williams is doing a good job of closing that distance. You can see how Rodtang's utilizing that push kick to try to keep Daniel Williams from coming forward.
And we know the boxing was effective of Daniel Williams in the first round. As Rich noted, he did almost find the target with the right hand. And there's a nice little turning left hook, almost a gazelle punch there from Mini T.
I think that left hook from Rodtang just hurt Daniel Williams there.
Another one from Rodtang. A mandible rattling. Oh, the big kibosh! Mini T went down. The left hook from Rodtang. Second round was all Rodtang. The knockdown makes it a 10-8er to the Tang Creek.
Yeah, for sure, but I'll tell you what.
And here comes Rodtang. This is danger now for Williams. Spinning back elbow from Mini T. The Australian's got a long time to survive this round with Rodtang on the front foot. Another left hook. Overhand elbow. Crossing elbow. Uppercut elbow. The full Muay Thai repertoire here.
A lot of people try to run from Rodtang, but Mini T is not backing down, but he's got to move.
Mini T staying inside the phone booth, but he's got to get out of danger. Beautiful teep kick to the midsection.
Out comes the Iron Man now. Daniel T has got to start moving because that range is lighting him up.
These elbows, the most dangerous weapon in Muay Thai.
He could get caught. Look at that elbow, but it was those 3 hooks.
Look at the slice and dice and fillet Williams. But Williams is not prepared to wave the white flag here, Dragon.
Yeah, he is standing in the pocket, not changing his game, not running, still willing to go toe-to-toe.
Rodtang immediately comes forward, and DJ's on his bike. Early, he clinches up with Rodtang, throws the knees. Rodtang outside leg kick. Front kick from DJ, body shot from Rodtang. Big left hook from Rodtang. On the outside, Rodtang, body shot, inside fire kick to the back leg. Fake there from Rodtang. DJ forced to cover up, there's an elbow, there's a knee from Rodtang. 1 minute 49 remaining in the Muay Thai round. Body shot Rodtang, DJ wears it. Knees from Rodtang, doesn't connect. Rodtang goes forward, final 10 seconds of the Muay Thai round. Big right hand from Rodtang, inside fire kick. Body shot to left hook there from Smith, didn't have quite the same effect. Rolls over the elbow, does Rodtang.
See, Rodtang's being technical in this first round, right? He's picking his shots carefully, he's countering, and he's finding openings right in the guard. Ooh, nice.
Heavy
right
artillery
hand.
from the champion. Smith getting backed up here. He is tasting the true power of Rodtang. Big elbow.
Look at Rodtang
Oh,
finding
Smith's
shots.
cut open badly.
Oh, to the body.
Rodtang.
Get away from him, but not anymore. Now he's coming out aggressive. Look at that right hand. Right over the top. Beautiful. Jacob's face is showing exactly where the home is. Now Smith's got to go for it.
Rodtang opens up with the elbows again. Smith in that
uppercut.
no man's land. He's in that no man's land again. The champion using all 8 weapons of Muay Thai.
Oh, he's digging to that body, Michael. He is going straight up the middle.
Oh, the elbows shellacking from the champion. Looks for a dump.
Catch.
Rodtang calling him forward. You see a shot of that money box on the head of Jacob Smith.
Man,
look at that
catch to the
and
2-punch.
counter. 1 minute 30 remaining. Continues to come forward as he has all night, the champ. Takes the round kick, answers with an elbow over the top. Oh, the elbow schooling here from Rodtang tonight.
Especially when he starts utilizing those combos, where he starts digging to the body and answering with that leg kick right there. Already changing the demeanor.
He's hurt. He felt that one. Feed chip.
I am surprised a little bit by Lasiri standing his ground. Right? He's not really moving that. Maybe he's moving light on his feet, but he's standing in the pocket.
Rodtang comes up firing and then follows with a push kick.
He missed the right hand, but the body shot was there. See, right there.
The hook.
Again.
Rodtang with a big elbow. Using his entire arsenal here in round 2.
And you see that well-timed. Lasiri came up with the knee, and Rodtang just immediately dunked him.
Siri tries a straight right, and then
It keeps Rodtang from moving forward with his game plan.
left hook, and then a straight right from Rodtang.
And successfully landing, so it might be to Rodtang's benefit to really start putting the showmanship aside and still put that pressure on and not just give up shots.
Rodtang continues to come forward and fire shots at the face of Lasiri. Siri's starting to figure things out a little bit here. Round 4, 50 seconds left.
You know, definitely the first 2 rounds went to the flyweight champ Rodtang. That 3rd round, that was, you know, a better round for Lasiri. Probably still went to Rodtang, but here in the 4th,
He's wobbled, took a shot to the body. Lasiri did. 15 seconds. Survival mode here from Joseph Lasiri.
Yeah, you can see him throwing that body down.
There he
That's
goes.
a slip.
It's a slip. That's what he does. That is the scouting report on Rodtang and why he's such a fan favorite. Big shot with a
It was a
right.
knockdown for sure.
Big
Not questioning that one. Your opponent's power, there's no fear of getting knocked out, which is
big statement to make in this Muay Thai with these 4-ounce gloves.
Rodtang looks like he's taking his foot off the gas, trying to have some fun out there, still trying to close the show out.
He is a box office blockbuster in every sense of the word. Rodtang. Yibu won the Road to One China tournament, 3 fights, won them all, got his ticket to the big show. This is second fight in one championship, and yet welcome to the big show. You stand in front of Rodtang here tonight.
He needs to do more of that. He needs to stay active.
Back to action here as they trade in the center of the one circle here in Bangkok. Heavy shots from Rodtang. Yibu with his back against the fence. And then a body kick from Rodtang.
So it doesn't give Yibu the opportunity to actually get off the way that he wants to with good power in his own shots.
And he can't sit down into his punches, right? Every time he tries to sit down, he gets touched and put down at the same time.
Term was something, he just came up on the short end every single time. This was the knockdown that was scored.
You know, when you have a weight miss like Rodtang did, the only way to kind of erase that is to get a finish. And Rodtang is going for the finish.
Front kick from Rodtang. Final 10 seconds, round one, straight right Rodtang.
Big right hands.
Rodtang ripping at the body of Yibu to close out the first round. Outstanding stuff from the champ.
Well, every movement that Rodtang makes is a forward step, right? So he's consistently covering distance. So Yibu is on the back foot continuously, and he can't sit down to throw anything. You know, big damaging shots that are hurting him.
Peppered with that jab and then the front kick from Rodtang. The bell and the final round, 3 minutes to go. Catchweight kickboxing bout, Rodtang.
I love the way that Rodtang throws that body shot. This is something that he does in Muay Thai, typically off the catching the kick and countering to the body, but he's doing a good job of just stepping in with that cross to the body.
Nice combination, the left hook, the head kick as well, and the straight right. Rodtang bringing it all out. He takes the shots and welcomes more.
That's the thing about Rodtang. He never shows us just one dimension.
If Tabares somehow does it here tonight, this definitely would be the biggest upset in Muay Thai history.
I like how Tabares is answering. That's very important in like stadium Muay Thai, is to not let your opponent get the last shot. Finding a shot on the head of Tabares as Tabares takes a knee, but not ruled a knockdown.
Yeah, wow, he stepped in with that lead elbow there. I think that actually hurt Tabares, even though they didn't count that as a knockdown. Olivier saw it as a stumble or a slip.
Now he's starting to take those backward steps. I'd like to see him start taking lateral movements, putting combinations together, stepping off and firing again.
Nice jab there by Tabares.
But he's not moving. He's got to get that head offline. He can't keep that head in the same position. Rodtang's right hand is a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about in his keys to victory, is working those angles, being stuck here on the fence. Oh,
elbow.
Wow.
Elbow clean, that's it, that's a wrap.
Tabares, can he somehow recover and get up? No! Rodtang in the second.
You go to the well too many times and the well is dry, come with the spin elbow. Rodtang blocked it immediately, come back with an elbow counter of his own.
Something more important is at stake. The most anticipated fight of the last 50 years is what goes to the leg. Working off the fence, and then stringing the elbows together. There's a nice up elbow there from the Iron Man, Rodtang. Into the super leg. Looking outside with the kicks. Looking to step in with the elbows. And as we talked about, people forget how good Rodtang is on the inside with the clinch of his own. As Rodtang looks composed and focused, times elbow on the
this is a testament to how good someone like Rodtang is, because you get so used to seeing him just come forward. And I even said this in my matchup.
Left hand landed by Rodtang there.
You're expecting this to be two Rams colliding, but they're not. This is very technical on both parts right there. Porch landing a good lead hook. Rodtang good move. Oh, wow.
And Pulich said, come on, let's go. That left hand has landed successfully numerous times. Rodtang digging to the body of Pulich. Oh, comes upstairs. Pulich is hurt. The fans erupted the sold-out Impact Arena.
Wow. Rodtang is putting on a show. Look at him digging to the body.
He looks sensational across the Ironman. Rodtang is hurting Pulich with that left hand again.
This is more of a Muay Thai style that Rodtang's adopted now. The Muay Mat style. Big right hand combinations, the punishing low kicks. And Pulich, this is the style he expected. He didn't expect the first Rodtang to come out, but this second version he's having more success with.
Now Rodtang being super aggressive and coming forward. And Pulich willing to meet him here in the circle. Body work by Rodtang. Towards the tail end of the second round. A right hand over the top by Rodtang. And that will conclude the second round. As we are approaching the final minute of the fight.
This is when Pulich needs to enter the tank. He does not want to go into the back room, sit there in the medical examiner's chair and question himself, believing he could have done more in his professional career.
Rodtang just loves to compete. He has a passion for Muay Thai. And look at this. What a combination there by the Iron Man.
To really see some success here in the last 3 rounds, because Rodtang is playing with his head.
Mitch, could it be too much respect that Jacob Smith's giving Rodtang? Well, look at this. Rodtang picking up the pace here to begin round number 3. Right eye is bloody, and now Jacob Smith hurt. A body shot by Rodtang. That hurt. That elbow on the eye of Jacob Smith hurt him. And now another elbow by Rodtang. He gains total control of this matchup. And now he is punishing Jacob Smith. But Smith is as tough as they come. Tremendous career. Elbow up the middle by Rodtang. Jacob Smith tries to throw an elbow, but more elbows, 2 elbows in succession. And now Rodtang going after Jacob Smith. Applying the pressure, an elbow by Rodtang. He says, come on.
And he hasn't really been able to find those significant shots.
Well, for Smith, 5 of his last 7 wins have come by way of knockout.
Rodtang going to his patented catch the push kick, pull it in. Typical Muay Thai style. Takeru looks to close that distance on the back foot now. Rodtang to the ball. Takeru, can he answer the count? Issued by Olivier Claus. One big shot sends Takeru crashing to the canvas. And he cannot. Rodtang knocked out. Round 1. They embrace Rich. Walk us through this.
Rodtang's walking him down. Takeru's waiting to throw, and then right here, he just is a fraction of a step ahead on both of those punches that landed, and that's the second combination. If we were to rewind to the combination that happened before that, you could see that Rodtang was just a step, just a slight beat ahead. Right there, his punch lands right before Takeru's punch. Amazing timing from Rodtang, and you can see right now Rodtang's celebratory